of know
No,
how I
I'm
feel.
starting this now.
Okay. Hi.
Did you say hi or tie?
I said hi.
Oh,
Because we were starting. Ahoy.
okay. Oh, are you in now?
All right,
No.
you don't need me. Go ahead.
No.
Come back.
Say ahoy.
Stop,
Well-
or else I'm gonna go super lock 2, and then you'll have 2 locks in this.
Well,
preview.
ahoy,
Look at my
and
eye. Hold on.
I like how we're still locked.
I ahoy, everyone, and welcome aboard. We're a little hot and spicy because it's summer, or because I don't
Cannibalism.
know, cannibalism.
No, that's not the message we need
Hot
to.
and spicy cannibalism.
The storm rolls into the port again. The waves crash on the sand. The storms don't scare the sailors here as they prepare to leave land. Hoist the sails to catch the winds, a new adventure to begin. And our blood is of the sea, 'cause we yearn to be free. And we'll look to the horizon, it's where you'll find your prize in. 'Cause the storms don't scare the sailors here.
And speaking
What?
of
It's
getting
true.
caught,
Stop.
what happened last time?
That segue was something.
What happened last time? Because it's
So
a.
speaking of getting caught,
Being hot and what was it? Hot and spicy? I don't remember what it was.
I said
was hot
speaking
and
of getting caught, and then I went to
No,
oh,
I
hot
was
and
circling
spicy.
back to the other one because I'm.
Well,
It's fine.
that's fine.
It's okay. We're cool. Ready for a Bygrim Ben recap? All right. So here was the situation. We got back to the Stormbreaker finally. We're back on the sea for, a little bit. Fia goes and gets into some mischief. She gets her cursed sword back. A lot of arguing goes down. Bygrim's just living his best life, back on the ship, doing his hair, getting everything done and ready. It's going to be a good night on the ship, back on water, technically. And then it's just not that at all, like a lot of arguing, a lot of conversations. I think Ty got the blunt of it, I'll say. And then Locke threatened to kill Fia, and Bygrim just laughed at the situation. And yeah, it's been we haven't been on water in 24 hours. Let's go back to land. That is what we should do, because we didn't have these problems when we were on land.
We'll see.
Didn't we? Didn't we have these problems?
No, we were meshing. We were together. Now we're apart.
Well,
Again.
as the night starts to creep in and all of you go your separate ways in the Stormbreaker, making your way, going to bed, we make our way to morning. Unless some of you want to just not go to sleep. Can any of you sleep after that heated conversation?
That's what I was gonna.
I'm kicking my feet on my hammock in Ty's room.
I'm on the deck. I didn't go back downstairs.
Bygrim slept like a baby, man.
Bygram was like, cannot care.
F you. I'm
Throwing
going.
in my new
I
seat
did my
bedroll?
skincare.
No.
All right, so
Can't hard take this off.
all right, so Bygrim ready for bed already. Just
Yeah.
immediately conks out. Ty, how long do you think you take before you go back to your room?
I don't think I'm going back to my room. I'm going to sleep on the deck.
Okay, Locke.
Or rest if I'm not sleeping.
You could probably sleep on the deck. It's a little noisy here and there. It's a little bit noisy here and there, just because the city and everything, and some of the crew are up. But other than that, okay. Locke, do you wait for Ty or do you Do you sleep here? Do you go out and find her?
I think he would wait for a while, but then she wouldn't come back, and then he would be worried. So he would try to go look for her. Yeah, he would probably go look for her.
Okay.
I don't think she's hiding. She's just not. She's not in
Can
a
she
wooden
hide?
box. No, I think she's
Literally a match
glowing.
right now, yeah.
Yeah. She's just found somewhere, like, if there are, like, sacks of something. that she
Yeah,
could
there's like
lean,
crates and barrels and sacks that you can probably like settle up to make into like a bed.
Yeah.
Or just lean against.
Kind of like a nervous little kid. He's gonna like try to like slowly step, like waddling near Ty. Kind of pretending that he's not going to talk to her at first. And then see her and be like, "Oh, I didn't see you there."
I'm literally glowing.
Right. Okay. You are. It's true. I saw you. I was lying.
Just gonna stay up here. Don't think it's best for me to be inside a wooden box right now.
But like, if you want to, you could just like set the whole ship on fire.
Feels that way.
I was making a joke.
You can go to sleep. Don't worry about me.
Or that's another lie. I am. But also a little bit me, you know. So, well, I kicked some of your stuff in the room, and well, okay. Well, I don't want you to be cold or too hot, or do you need anything? I can get it, because I'm not really tired. I wish I was, but I'm not, because I yelled at everybody, and I think I saw Bygram. We were in a scary situation, you see, and well, Bygram just like laughed, and that was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Fia.
Fia was being annoying.
That's a word to use. Yeah.
I just, well, you know,
If you're angry, just say it.
okay, well, I'm angry, but like, what's gonna happen tomorrow morning, you know? Like, are we gonna wake up and then we're gonna have dinner, breakfast, and like, or are we just not gonna talk, or what?
Frankly, I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Because she doesn't.
I don't
So
know.
why should I?
Don't know if that's true. Yes, she fucked it all up, and I understand that, okay? I do. I really do. And I'm very mad at her. Maybe I'm just being really selfish, you know, because all I wanted was friends, and now she's ruining all of it. And, well, I don't want you all to be mad at each other, but I can't really tell you not to be all mad at each other. But, well, you see, the thing is that I don't think she did it because she doesn't care. I think it's the opposite. Do you know what it's like to be completely useless?
Yes.
So you know then that you do anything to prove that you are useful.
draw the line at hurting other people. The people I care about. Me? Sure. Who gives a fuck? I'm not putting you in danger. I'm not putting Bygram in danger so that I can become more powerful. And she doesn't even see it.
No,
I know why she wants that sword. I do know what it's like to be powerless. I've known that for a long time. But last time she held that sword, it destroyed her, and she took it out on us. Took 3 of us to take it from her.
listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree with you because I don't even think that Fia is useless. I agree with you that I think that Fia is fine just the way she is. She does so much for everybody already that she doesn't need any of that stuff. But, well, I don't know. I just, how do I make everything right?
It's not your job.
But I would like for us to talk at breakfast.
Not really my forte.
But you're pretty good at saying things like hello, or you did a good job, or, you know, you talk to everyone a little bit now.
I did.
Hmm.
She's got me questioning why.
Even with me.
No. You deserve friends. You deserve people who like you for who you are. Bygram deserves that too.
Well, I think all of you do.
And frankly, so does she.
That's what I'm saying, though.
But maybe it's not me.
I know you're angry. If I had done it, would you be acting differently?
Possibly.
You know, I think about being stronger too sometimes.
What are you willing to sacrifice for it?
I never really thought about it.
Neither is she. Everyone wants power and magic and strength. They don't see what it takes from you. My body is disintegrating because I can't store the power within it.
I mean, I don't mean to discredit you in any way. It's just that, well, couldn't an argument be made about weakness too?
Saying my body's too weak to hold it.
No, not at all. I mean, in my case, I don't really want to be mighty and powerful because I want to, I don't know, exert power over others. I just When I met Bygrim, when I met Bygrim on that island, I'd been alone for a couple of weeks at that point. I didn't, well, I wasn't left there at all. Well, you see, I just wanted to be part of something, you know? I want to be like part of the group. I want to do things and I want to be useful. And well, when I was a little kid growing up, I was never allowed to do things. I didn't really go on a bunch of adventures like I told you. I was lying because I wanted to, but they never let me.
How come?
I don't know. They didn't think I was capable enough, or, you know, everybody has to have each other's backs out there. And they just didn't trust me to do that. And like I said, some of them didn't like me very much. Because I'd done something weird, or, I don't know. The captain was always pretty nice to me. But one night they kept fighting over who was gonna stay up and watch. And, well, I saw it as an opportunity, you know? I was like, nobody wants to do it. I can do it. And, they finally let me, you know? And I was really excited. And I went up into the crow's nest and I was doing my job. I was doing a really good job. And then I heard a small little song on the water, and it was really pretty. And well, I didn't see the storm coming. And by the time it had kind of reached us, I couldn't yell loud enough for everybody to hear me. So I couldn't help them. I was fine because I could breathe underwater. So I can't ask them where my family is.
Did any of them survive?
I don't know.
I'm sorry you lost them.
Well, I'm not the only one, you know.
Sure.
You lost people, and Fia's lost people, and Bygrim's lost people.
Doesn't mean yours any less.
No. But, I'm just saying that I can understand why Fia wants to help.
I don't fault her for that.
I know.
It's the sacrifices made that I don't think she's considered.
No, I get it.
I don't want to see her hurting you or Bygrim. I don't want to see her losing herself to this.
So we help her.
I don't think. She's made it pretty clear I'm not the person to do that.
I don't know. I feel like you might be one of the few people who actually can.
I forgot sometimes. No, when we were fighting beside each other, she's so stupid all the time.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
that I forget sometimes where I'm going, how limited my time is. That was kind of nice.
That's good to hear.
Tonight was big reminder though. So if she doesn't want to listen, she doesn't want help, I've got better things to do with my time then.
Okay.
I'm not taking back what I said to you though. You want to find your mom? I'll help you find your mom for as long as I can. You want to take a look around and see if we can track down any survivors? I can help you with that too.
Well, you know, you got limited time, so we should just focus on that.
My limited time is directing me to a volcano. And that's it.
We can go there.
I should check a few things off before I do. Maybe that's finding your mom.
Do you want to be left alone, or can I also sleep on this bag of rice?
You know, I have never, at least in a long time, been so angry. And yet, I keep touching this burlap and even the wood underneath. And I don't know if it's this like weird aura or what, but there's no reason this ship shouldn't be on fire right now. So if you want, there's room beside me and it might actually be safe for once.
It's okay, I'm pretty dewy. Do you want to see a cool trick?
Yeah.
He's gonna grab a little grain of rice. He's gonna put it on hot time in hopes that it puffs up into
You wait there for a little bit, and it doesn't seem to change, unfortunately.
Do you got a like control fire spell?
No, it's kind of all or nothing here.
Okay.
He's gonna find a torch. He's gonna put a little grain of rice on the torch.
Ta-da!
You eventually find a way to heat up some rice.
It's like a snack.
It puffs up like a little I probably can't say it's a crisp. That's
Like
what I'll
it
say.
snap, crackles, and pops.
Yeah, something like that.
Crackling and popping right now.
Yeah, I'll munch on some snapping, crackling, popping rice.
Probably be pretty good if you put a little honey on it.
Probably could be good if you put it in a bowl with some milk.
You're right. With some toast.
I think that might be going too far.
All right. Thank you for it. You know, it's pretty comfy.
It's not bad.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Of course.
Never told anyone.
Sorry you've been alone.
I wasn't.
You're not now.
No.
I can say good morning at breakfast.
It's just a small gesture.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be to her, you know. It could be like in her direction. It could be like at Bygram, but like
Who's standing behind her? Okay, noted.
We should make more of this little rice stuff and we'll present it to them.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna roll over.
She's gonna stay up for just a little bit until she's sure that he's sleeping, and then
He's
I
gonna
think
pass out so hard.
she'll if there's any sort of like cotton cloth or something lying around that she can find within like close proximity, she'll take it and toss it over him and kind of relax against the rice sack.
You can hunt something down. You can even ask one of the crew members that are getting ready for the next morning if there's a blanket, and they could find you something.
Yeah, I think she is a little confused. Like she hasn't figured out the aura yet, and she isn't feeling like she's burning up. So I think she kind of takes advantage of the fact that she thinks it's safe to touch people, and will kind of take Bach's hat off so that he's not sleeping uncomfortably, and just kind of give him a little pat. Make sure that he's comfortable while he's sleeping.
He's drooling. It's a hard day.
And it's also getting real late now. All right. You tuck lock in and prepare for bed yourself. So, with most of the party asleep, we cut back to Fia with nervous, tremendous energy in your room. What are you up to? The room is almost eerily silent, except for the slight creaking here and there and the occasional footfalls on decks above and below you.
I feel for the first little bit, I'd be very restless. I'd be pacing a little. Lots of muttering under my breath. I'm rehashing conversations. I'm having points that perhaps I didn't think of at the time, and I'm sort of like, okay, that was good. Maybe I'll save that for later. And I am going through and I'm pacing, and then as the pacing sort of slows, I'm sort of standing there. And and the stillness is settling in the room. And I suppose the gravity of what exactly just happened begins to creep in. And I sit on my bed and I look around the room.
All
Still.
by your lonesome.
All by my lonesome, no sword in hand.
The lapping of the waves making its way through the little porthole you have in this room.
And I look at the porthole. And I look at the size. And I wonder, could I fit through there? And I sort of get up. And I sort of stand by it. And I stand sort of... And I look at it. I start to look at my shoulders. And I spent a few minutes turning just this way and that way to try to think, before I realised, no, I can't really fit. It'd be a bit too tight. And it'd be far too humiliating to get stuck part way out and be found later. So instead I listen for stirring in the room beside me or in the hallway across. And when it's quiet, I try my door. And it opens.
Creaks quietly open. The deck here seems to be quiet. No life. Anyone playing cards out in the lobby area? They're gone. There's the occasional tapping sound that you realize might be mock, if anything. Backroom is snoring up a storm. Nah, he's not. So, now that you've escaped your room, what are you doing?
I sort of pause. I'm not quite sure. My steps feel heavier than they usually do. But I walk past Ty's door and past Bygrim's. And I walk to the stairs going up. And I go up them, peeking as I do to see who's up and about. Sneaky like, of course.
Sure, roll me a stealth check.
Alright.
Not to slow your momentum, but...
Okay. Okay, so it's 20. Alright.
Okay.
So I walk up the stairs. And I walk to the plank that leads off the ship. But instead my eye is drawn up to the crow's nest. And I think perhaps tonight I need a little fresh air. And maybe if I'm out under the open sky on the sea, maybe Amberley will talk to me. And so I attempt to stealthily climb the rigging. That's what
Surprisingly, with people getting ready for the next day, checking supplies, fetching a blanket, no one notices you. As you slink your way kind of over to one part of the mast and just climb your way up. Or even up the rigging.
Is anyone up there?
Surprisingly, no. No one's up here right now.
Cool. I sort of find a position It's not a very big space, but I curl up a little bit extra small. And instead, I maybe look down on the deck for just a moment before I turn away and just look to the open ocean and to the sky and physically turn my back to where my friends could be as I just face the water, waiting.
Right. And as you wait, eventually sleep takes you. All of you can mark off a long rest, I suppose, if you feel like you're rested. Fia, as your eyes open this morning, but not to beautiful and bright sky, not to the sky at all. Instead, your eyes open and you are underwater, being dragged by something both cold but incredibly hot, tethered to you.
Can I see it?
You turn to look, and behind you is just the dark expanse of the bottom of the ocean. Can you make a perception check for me?
Oh, that's a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Motherfucker. Okay. 24. Natural 24. You see the outline of something in the darkness. And you can see the tether is almost this translucent chain. And it's not just pulling from your back. You notice that it is wrapped around you in places. Near invisible to the eye. But potentially because of being underwater, the momentum you have, the struggling, you can just make out things. There is some kind of creature. It could be humanoid, it could be monstrous, but it is completely in shadow, and you can just catch glimpses of it here and there.
I'll sort of quietly, even though I'm underwater, but I will just whisper, Umberley?
You don't get a response, and as you open your mouth, the air in your lungs starts to escape. There's a word that is bellowed from the deep. What languages do you speak?
Great question. Aquan, Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. You don't recognize what the words are saying.
That's fair.
But there is a thought put into your mind, and that is serve.
All right.
Okay. You're yanked farther down into the ocean. The darkness of the sea is starting to cut off the light from you. There's another word. The sensation you get is listen.
What's a tall order?
Alright, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Evil creatures don't like humor. Oh, that's pretty good though. 17.
17.
I'm willful.
Whether it's your fighting spirit or your tendency to be a problem that can't be chained down, there is a moment where the chains loosen and you feel yourself hurtling upwards at an angle that makes your stomach churn. And you break the water. And as you're just as you're about to, your eyes blink. And you're awake and in the crow's nest.
Does it look like I slept long?
It is morning.
I don't remember what time we went to bed.
For you, probably like 2 a.m.
Alright, so it's still pretty early.
You've actually slept a lot longer than you used to.
Oh, that's less
And you
great.
feel groggy.
That checks out. Can I peek over the side?
You
Are we
peeked over
still
the
in
side.
town? Have we floated away?
We're still in town, but you see
Okay.
that people are starting to get ready.
Jeez. Okay. Do I see glowing toy? Or I imagine Locke sleeps like a starfish.
The blanket is like halfway off and across from Locke. He
That
is sort of
checks
starfished. Maybe
But
like,
they are still sleeping?
yeah, maybe like teapot.
Oh,
Arm untie.
that's so cute. Alright, well, knowing that they'll probably be waking up soon, especially with all the racket, I'll try to quickly scuttle down like a wee little spider. Try to get down and make my way to the breakfast first.
Okay.
I would like to note that I left my bedroom door open.
Okay.
Mock
All
is
right.
now inside.
How can he open your door?
You don't know.
Your door's open.
But yours wasn't. Was it?
Yeah,
Did you
he
shut
can.
Locke in there? Oh, he
No.
can. Great.
You
Bird fingers.
don't know what he can do.
Great. I don't think anyone does.
Okay. So, Bygrim, you're the first to wake, supposedly. You went to bed. You went to bed quickly.
Of course.
You can hear commotion, but it doesn't sound like anyone's in danger or anything. It seems like the crew is getting everything ready. You can smell just a soft set to breakfast.
Okay.
What are your plans for the day, big guy?
Let's see. The plan is see if someone can trim this hair a little bit, as much as, the long hair might, make it in a way, someone might try to pull his hair, It's problems he's never had before. So
Everyone, you have to convince him not to cut it, just so I can have someone pull it later.
oh,
And not in like a fun, sexy way.
Sure,
In a-
sure.
I'm going to grapple you and throw you off a cliff because of the hair.
Wow, my Leaky, thanks.
That's the price you pay for luscious locks.
So the price he's willing to pay. Outside of that, I think Bygram's going to write a letter to Anya today and maybe try to check in with Ty, since he didn't really see much of that argument. He's assuming they talked and argued because that's what they do usually.
Okay.
Maybe check on Fia if she's cooled down. I guess that's
Okay.
We'll
You
see.
you spend some time mulling over your thoughts, your emotions, and if you can get to a courier in time before the ship leaves, or if someone has like a messenger bird. It takes you a bit of time to get all your things situated and together, but you eventually get everything packed up and ready, and you head out the door.
Nice.
You hear a sort of odd rattling sound, and you notice that Fia's door is open.
Oh no, not again. Where is she? Before breakfast? No, maybe.
There's like a tap sound on metal,
She's getting up more
and
smooth.
there's almost like the sound of like nails dragging across wood.
He's going to try to find it and open it because he's just like, that's...
You walk into Fia's room. You notice the door's open and it's kind of cracked open a little bit.
Yeah.
You peer inside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Peering inside, hunkering next to the door and opening it. You see Mini Mock is just like tearing up like a sack of like breakfast rolls.
Oh.
And he's just clambering.
I thought...
You watch as he like skitters up to the like skitters with legs and wings in like a incredibly disturbing but inspiring fit of bird acrobatics up to like the window and like tries to crack these like bread rolls that are maybe stale open, and that's the sound.
Oh, fucking weird little guy.
It's in your best interest to leave, or
yeah,
you can reprimand this young bird.
He's hungry. I'm hungry. He's gonna break open the bread for Mini Mock and then go wash his hands because he's not sure where him or the bread has been. But yeah,
that's fair. But speaking of breaking bread, it's probably time for breakfast. You head to the mess hall?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Good to see everybody, get their check-in, see how they're doing, you know.
Okay.
Wonder if people are going to notice anything new.
I feel like they pointed it out in the bar, but
not everybody was at the bar.
There.
You know,
not everyone was there.
Sure
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
Everybody sees.
As you make your way to the mess hall, where lock and tie, you're both awoken. Just a ginger little tap on your shoulders.
What?
Morning.
Hello, it's me. It's your tabaxi friend Jolly. Do you know you're sleeping on some of our supplies? We need to move everything downstairs.
Okay.
It's okay. Breakfast is going to be ready soon anyways.
Thank you.
Okay.
You know you drool a lot.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Right.
She looks at Ty with like a raised eyebrow, like that wasn't a compliment, but okay.
It's fine. I'm also dewy, so some of it's probably not true.
All right, yeah, that does make sense.
I'm hungry.
Okay. We can go find breakfast.
It's gonna be snacking on some of that.
Like, how much of this rice did you have?
Just a handful. Remember, Ty. Just a little morning, you know.
Sure.
No pressure.
None. Yeah, sure.
None. I promise.
Okay.
I won't even be mad if you don't, okay?
Sure.
Okay. What are you having for breakfast? I'm gonna have probably some fruit because I feel like we should probably have some before we get out on the sea.
Yeah, probably.
And a little bit of this puffed rice.
I'm telling you, it would be good with milk.
Mm.
Or maybe some of those marshmallows we had with the s'mores.
Oh, that'd be good. Okay. We'll work it out. Maybe not for breakfast.
I don't need you making General Mills in here.
If Locke sees Bygram or Fia, he is going to act like nothing happened and be like,
All right.
hello.
So the two of you make your way down into the mess hall deck, and you see that Bygram is just heading into the kitchen to get food, and you can head in after him. Beth, Fia was sneaking to get food, right?
Yep.
Okay. You probably get there first. Do you wait around or... Okay.
No.
I
I'm
want...
not going to be doing a lock and not pretending like nothing happened.
All right.
I'm going to be pretending I don't exist.
I want you to roll a d4. Ben, I want you to roll a d4 as well. I want one of you to say if you want odds or evens, though.
Oh shit, I rolled it.
I'll take.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. That's okay.
Oh.
If you roll it, that's fine. Ben, just roll what you got.
Okay. I got a 2.
What do you get, Beth?
I also got a 2.
Well, funny that as you're leaving.
Oh no. Oh no.
As you're leaving.
Oh no.
As you're leaving, you don't look where you're going, and you bump into Bygram.
You bump into the.
Oh no, this is a terrible anime.
Bump into the airbag. That's crazy.
You don't fall on your ass. You know what? Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
There's a mountain of a man.
I have a plus 7, yo.
Yeah, I want to see. If you get under a 10, you fall on your ass.
Can you get under a 10?
She sure can.
She can.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Fell.
I hope it's
Come
a
on.
1.
Wow.
Ooh.
A 9.
I love anime.
That's a dice telling
All
the
right.
story.
You fall on your ass
Embarrassing. Oh.
and spill a little bit of your breakfast.
No.
Oh, shit. She's just it for once. You'll probably actually see her go a bit red, and she'll just mumble a quick sorry, and she will try to get around him.
Oh, hey.
She's trying to know better that situation.
Byram, you're big enough to take up the entire door. Do you move to let her out?
It's weird because he sees like the blush and he's like, that's weird. That's suspicious. So no, he's gonna be like, yo, what's up? What happened? Like what? Because he recognizes like people blushing and stuff, but like Fia doesn't do that around him. So in his mind, he's like, something is up outside of her like biffing it in front of him. Outside of that.
All right.
Things are
Point out
weird.
all of Fia's problems. That's kind. What did you say?
He's
That's
asking
like-
you what's up.
What's you okay?
I'm great. Just a rocky night. Just gonna take my muffin and go.
It's kind of half a muffin. Do you
Well, you know, half of it's on the floor, and I sort of sat
Yeah.
on it, so I don't really
Yeah.
want that half.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I get that. I can get you another
No, it's okay.
muffin. I
It's
can.
fine. Nope,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
I'm hungry. You're hungry. We can.
Nope, I'm really not that hungry.
You just had a muffin and half your food's on the floor. Like, I
That's
can-
fine.
That's not fine. Eat with me. Come on. What's?
Oh. You know, I'm supposed to be watching the ship.
Oh.
I have the watch duty.
You sure? We just got back. I don't.
Yeah, Kyrene was like, oh,
Oh.
it's your turn. And I was like, son of a bitch, you're right. I did put my name on the sign-up sheet. You're right.
As soon as we got back, I figured we had like a.
Well, like I pushed it on before we left, and then I sort of forgot we'd be gone,
Oh.
and now she was like, you know, you've missed like 3 shifts, and if you don't make up for it soon, then there's a penalty,
Yeah.
and you lose your
Ooh.
spot on the kickball team.
Oh yeah. I also. Oh. You okay? You're kind of like.
I'm great. Everything's
sure?
A-okay here.
All right. Well, hey, look. I think. Are we leaving this morning? Like, when are we? Are we setting sail today, or
I
since
hope
you probably
so.
know more than me, since I slept like a baby last night. But,
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
Glad to hear it.
but we can still do the date that I promised you. Do you?
Right? I
What-
don't think
what was
you have
that?
to go. No, I just don't think. I feel like Irene said, sorry, I've got muffin all over my hands. I feel like Irene said something about we have to go. We have to go, like, right now.
We could do like a breakfast date then. I mean, we could do something. You know, I want to keep my promise to you and all that.
It's
so,
fine,
like,
Bygrim. I don't expect it to. It's fine.
oh,
I
no,
should
I
go.
want
I should
to.
go. I should go. I should go. I should go.
You sure? I can come with you. Like, we can tie
No.
rope. We can do the whole thing. Like, we can.
It's fine.
All right. If that's, yeah, you can go. He's just gonna move out the way. Like, if you
All right.
want to talk, we.
You move out the way and Locke's like, "Hi."
You know where I'm at. You know where to find me.
As Bagram makes way for other people to enter the doorway, Fia, you go to rush out only for Locke and Ty to be there.
Morning. She immediately looks to Locke.
Locke looks at her beaming, like big eyes, just big smile. Looks at Thea.
I've got to go. Take ball and muffin, and I start to run.
That was strange.
I don't even break pace. I just keep going inside.
All right, Fia, you rock it off. The rest of you can enter the mess hall for breakfast.
I throw my other half of the muffin into the water.
Bro.
Locke slides a little bowl of puff rice to Bagram.
Hey, good morning, guys. You guys running to Fia? I don't know if
Yes.
Bagram would heard.
I will say all of you were right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good morning to you guys too. How's that was weird, right?
Definitely.
Like she ran. Okay. Hear me out. She bumped into me, Fia, right? Like full on head, chest, boom, fell down, squished the muffin, right? And I couldn't believe it because Fia's all dexterous and flexible. So like it was weird. And then Locke, she blushed at me. Me, Bagram. Like I'm used to other women blushing, right? But not Fia. So like do you guys think like she likes me? Like, is that oh, good morning to you too, Ty. What's
Just taking a big drink of water.
uh-huh. Don't be peanut butter and jealous that I can make Fia blush and you cannot. Not
Go
that it's a
back.
competition.
Say that again. What was that? Does that come from the town you're from too? Like, what was it you said before? Something about iced tea?
Yeah. Hey, you said you would keep that between us. But yes, we have certain sayings, certain phrases,
What are we talking about?
Peanut butter, apparently.
Oh,
and jealousy. It's
is she mad because you got the last peanut butter?
no, I don't. No, I think someone else is mad that I made someone else blush. But that's just it's the power of my leaky. Probably the new hair. It's taking people by surprise this morning, and yeah, it's rough out here. What is this? What's this bowl? What is?
Oh, it's a
I've never
snack.
seen this before. Like, what kind of snack? Like,
I don't know. It's puffed rice. We got to give it a cool name.
oh, like it's not gonna mess with with the gains, is it? Like,
I don't think so.
oh, okay. Gotta make sure, you know. And back on the ship, you know,
I don't
straight
know
down.
if that's true, Ty.
And
We'll
he'll
find out.
eat it. Yeah, he'll try it, you know.
All right. I have an idea. Well, not really.
Oh, okay.
Half an idea. Okay.
I have an idea. I think, I think it's working out pretty well so far. If we just pretend like last night didn't happen, and instead we feel it with like compliments, because like let's be real, this sword does some pretty weird shit to Fia, and looks like she could use a shower, but but um we should just like compliment her. Or maybe not. Maybe that's a bad idea, because then she's like, holy shit, it's working. Maybe we like neg her.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really. I'll be honest, little guy. I wasn't thinking about Fia's problem until like I ate something, because right now my brain's
Oh.
I'm kind of running on empty a
Okay.
little bit,
Okay.
and I don't want to be hangry, you know, like last time.
Right, when you yelled
But
at
you
me
keep,
in the
yeah,
restaurant.
and that's my and I'm sorry that happened. You know, I
That's
just
okay.
yeah, I
I'll
don't want
forgive
that to
you.
happen here. You know, new Bygrim,
Okay, we
new
eat.
energy.
That's
Yeah, we eat
plan
first.
number one.
Yeah, and then
Nourish the brain.
yeah, as you do. But
Uh,
yeah, we can.
I'm open to suggestions, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it might. What are you guys doing today? What are you guys up to? Like, what's?
Setting sail?
Oh, that's today, because like Fia wasn't sure, even though she was like, I I was, you know, staying up in the crow's nest, da da da, that type of thing. She said she was on the sign up sheet. Oh, I know she probably didn't say
Yeah.
that, but you know, something
No,
along those lines of she signed up for duty and she was like she wasn't sure.
Oh. Should we sign up for duty? Is there a sign up sheet?
No, she's full of shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Why would she?
Why would she? Yeah, why would she lie like that?
Yeah, that's suspicious. That's kind of
Yeah, that's suspicious for sure. Yeah,
it's weird too. Yeah,
super weird.
Yeah, I'm glad we. Hey, look at us agree. Oh, this is weird because we're agreeing and we usually somewhat agree, but now we're fully agreeing, and that this is a weird morning. Maybe I should go back to sleep. But I was going to talk to her whenever she was ready about it. I guess, you know.
Knowing Fia, I don't think she'd ever be ready about it, if I'm honest.
Oh. No, I can get it out of Fia.
Sure.
I got it. Yeah. If I can make her.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I'll. I just need some chocolate. Maybe some wine or something, and maybe some music if we have that. Locke, you can play like a song or something. Yeah, like yeah. I can yeah, it's I don't like using my my looks for such evil deeds, but it seems like I have to. I'll take one for the team.
That's
all right.
So good of you.
As you plan your potential praise or scolding of Fia over breakfast.
It's one of them.
Why
I
not
don't know.
both?
It sounds like it could be both. We'll cut back to Fia. Fia, as you're running back away from the mess hall. Are you going back into the crow's nest?
Probably because I doubt Bygrim can get up there.
Wow.
I don't think Ty would let Locke get up there. And I'm going to strongly doubt Ty is going to seek me out for conversation anytime soon. So it feels like the safest place.
That's a good thing. Locke can just teleport up there with his mind. Anyways.
Yeah, well.
Okay. So can you give me a stealth check with disadvantage?
So is that a straight roll because I always have advantage?
Fuck. Stupid boots.
You offered them.
Yeah, I did offer them for a reason. All right, straight roll.
Son of a bitch.
It's
What am I
still
rolling?
working
Oh,
in
yeah,
my
stealth.
stealth.
14?
All right, hold on. So as you're
I do
hurriedly...
a plus 10.
Yeah, I know you do. So you're hurriedly rushing out and throwing your breakfast away and then climbing up the... You said 14?
Yeah.
Nice.
Listen, hasn't she been through enough?
She has been through enough, but I have to put her through more. This is her arc, and also Locke's arc. Which one of them will I cannibalize first?
All roads lead back to cannibalism.
The weakest of you. Which whoever that is, it's Connor.
Oh.
So as you are just hurriedly scrambling back up, you hear what's not to put it on the nose, but what, cat got your tongue? As you look as kind of like peering out of the crow's nest is Jolly.
Jolly! I did not expect to see you here.
Why? I'm always up here.
Well, I thought you might be getting the ship ready.
The ship's almost ready. Once everyone has breakfast, we just go.
Cool. I didn't know.
Are you sick? You're sweatier than usual.
You know, it's a bit of a morning, you know.
Yeah?
So, you know, just sometimes we're not all our best. And, you know, it's impolite to comment on somebody having a rough day.
You're having a rough day already. It's like...
Yes.
It's like 8 in the morning. The day has just started.
Sometimes it starts rough, Charlie.
That's fair. I shouldn't judge you on that.
Thank you.
Shouldn't you be with your friends, though? Breakfast and all that?
Well, you know, I had a quick bite to eat before came up here. Thought
I guess you didn't like it because you threw it out?
Well, yeah. Not the chef's best work. That one. I feel like it was made from the old rations from before we ported again. So
Aiko's pretty good with keeping fresh stock, so I mean...
Well, maybe he has a particular
Maybe he stepped
vendetta against me. Maybe he poisoned this one. Hard to say. Maybe that's why I'm sweaty.
Maybe. Well, I'm going to stay up here and, you know, push wind into the sails when we navigate.
Do you do that?
You have not paid attention this whole time, huh?
Not really, no, I can't say I have. So you use magic, that's pretty cool.
I have a small bit of magic. I use it just for pushing the sails.
Was that part of your job?
Yes.
Wind master.
Mm,
Do you get paid extra for that?
a little bit.
That's good. I was going to say, you probably should, because it seems like you're wearing yourself out a little bit more.
It's a little fun.
I imagine.
Well...
Do you want some company open?
She, like, grabs her hand. So, like, what happened with Bygrim? He's, like, got the hair now.
Oh, I know. His god made him even hotter. Isn't that just infuriating?
What do you mean his god made him hotter? Explain. She pulls you in here.
And his I spend a while explaining. I give like a sanitized version, largely just on Byram's appearance and very little about the actual god.
Okay.
And I am.
Do you mention the whole, like, is God went inside of him?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say I'm very stingy with those sort of details. Instead, I make it sound really flowery, as if like the clouds parted and a golden ray of light shone upon him. And in that moment, he had like a magical girl transformation where like suddenly the flowers at his feet like began to bloom open and then like magically transformed like Odette from Swan Princess. I see Grayson nodding.
Lock is Jean Pop.
I love that.
She just continues to nod. Okay, so you went. I didn't think religion could really do that for you, but I mean.
It's like a real transformation, mind, body, and soul, apparently.
I've heard that. Usually it's just like blind faith, though, but.
Well, apparently this blind faith is pretty hot.
Lucky you getting to travel with him.
Right. Lucky me.
All right. If you want, you can hide up there with Jolly.
Sure.
Eventually, Kyrene calls everyone to the deck and gets everyone ready to set sail. She mobilizes everybody. Everyone starts getting the sails ready. Decker pulls up the anchor, and eventually the Stormbreaker starts making its way away from Elvo. You see the city of flowers behind you getting smaller and smaller and smaller as you set off. So, as we set off from Elvo, we'll set off into a break for now. Get some snacks, get some breakfast or dinner.
Don't sit on your muffin.
Don't sit on your muffin. Have some
rice.
Spill the awkward tea with your cat best friend.
Cat.
Your emotional support tabaxi.
Oh, I kind of like that.
And now that we're back on the waters, something. I haven't said the thing in a long time, so yeah.
Another drop drips into the sea. Is that the break one?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I dropped it to the sea. Yeah.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
It was on this ocean you found your adventure with a true sailor's heart, putting the ink to your story that set you apart. The waves on those waters, they swayed and they crashed, but the heart of you sailors is braver than its brash. I know these currents will carry you home, because home is wherever you roam. The ink in your pages may run, but these stories have already begun. And when the storm rolls through the port again, and the waves crash on that sand, we know those storms don't scare you sailors there. You were all made to leave dry land. So you hoisted sails and you caught the wind, as your journeys all did begin. And your blood is of the sea. You all set sail to be free. You heard that horizon hailing, because that's where your destiny's sailing. No storms out there can stop you sailors here. So let's sound off, cast and crew, as another drop drips into the sea and the tide's ebb and flow brings you all back to this wonderful story.
Hey, it's Ty. Locke told me I need to remind people about new episodes of CSS. Thea will probably be a reckless idiot, and Bygram will likely get lost. And Locke, well, he's worth looking out for at least. New episodes coming soon. I'll try to keep them alive until then.
The tides ebb and flow pulls us back into a story of the seas. As we return, the Stormbreaker is heading out from Elvo. Can I get one of you to roll me a d20?
I know it.
I'm not allowed. I'm not.
I will roll.
Ben, roll me a d20. So as
Okay.
the Stormbreaker is making its way out into the sea, you notice that Kyrene's starting to plot a course that's a little bit not what you're expecting.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
A 5.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
The ship capsizes.
Oh, no!
Hi. New campaign.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I need 2 more d20 rolls from other people.
Oh, ooh.
I'll roll one. Hold on. There's a thing in my way.
And by thing, do you mean Willow?
That's a natural 20.
18.
No,
Okay,
hey.
so the day starts out. The temperature's fine. The day starts out, and you notice that the sky starts to become a little bit more overcast. There's a strong wind, but it does start raining pretty bad. So, over the course of this day, if there's anything you guys want to do or talk about, for the most part, a lot of the crew is trying to work in the rain, trying to combat the wind and try to what's the term? They're just trying to turn the ship so it picks the wind the best. Seems like you're making good progress though.
I think with context now, Ty would see Locke kind of looking outside during the storm to see if there's a place he can go help, but really is just kind of sitting back.
I don't know that Ty is necessarily avoiding the rain. She typically likes to be in the rain because it's cool. But if there's frantic energy on the deck, and if people feel, does it feel like people are panicking over the storm?
It's less that they're panicking and just more of them oh, it's really windy and really rainy. We have to be really careful. So everyone's kind of springing into action.
Right.
You don't want anything to slip. You don't want anyone to get blown over the deck, over the side.
Right.
Jolly has tied herself down in the crow's nest. Fia, you can stay up there if you want.
How bad is it?
Pretty bad. Did we determine it has to be salt water that turns you blue, or just water?
We determined salt water.
Okay. Well, you're drenched.
Great.
You are a wet cat within 5 or 10 minutes in this rain.
Cool. Well, I mean, I've been on ships my whole life, so it's not really it's not really that big of a deal. And I mean, I'm happy to help Jolly if she wants it, but if I'm in her way, then I would probably just go down and help with other ship things.
So you probably guess that she wouldn't mind an extra pair of eyes, especially because it's a little too windy for her to she can kind of contain it a little bit, but she can't add to it, or else maybe the sails will rupture, or maybe
start skipping.
That extra bit of push might be what sends the ship going over.
Fair. Yep, happy to help.
Okay.
Gives me a job.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is there anything else anyone wants to do? The Where? Hold on, I just need my map up. Oh. Okay. So rather than going back the way you came and then like skirting through some of the islands, Kyrian actually gets the ship to go between the island, between Elvo Island and these 3 other islands, and kind of you eventually curve around them and make your way into, I believe the term's a lagoon, and that's where you'll set up for the night. Okay, so the first day of travel, hectic but not the worst. Do you guys talk to each other? Do you guys try to chat? Fia, do you avoid everyone during dinner?
I think Bygrim throughout the first day was trying to find Fia and kind of felt he wasn't successful, so he's like he probably would have been on the deck and just trying to help, trying to assist, whether
Okay.
that's like holding rope for somebody, making sure he can pull them back and stuff like that. So that's what Bygrim's doing. Hasn't seen Fia. It's kind of sad about it, but is okay. Also finds it weird that Ty's not out here. Or Locke for that matter. Because they like rain. Bygrim doesn't like it, but again, kind of.
Bygrim's out there in the storm. There's like heavy rain and like the clouds are flashing here and there from lightning. He's got his long, dripping wet hair. His shirt's open.
Of course. Got the...
A barrel gets knocked over and you catch it before it careens into somebody.
Yeah. We're just helping. That's what Bygrim...
Reliable.
That's what Bygrim does. He just helps. That's it.
Fia, you got a good view of all this.
Yeah, but now it's a complicated view.
Oh.
Oh no, complication.
Oh no, feelings.
All right, so that's the end of the first day. Second day comes around. I want 3 more D20 rolls.
I can roll one this time because I didn't roll
I'll
last
roll
time.
as well.
I
Son
will
of a
roll
bitch.
the third one.
And I'll be the leg.
Oh,
6.
I'll be the head. 12.
8.
Also 6.
Oh.
okay. I'm forgetting words. Despite the raging storm yesterday, which you probably attribute to Talos, if anything, today seems calmed down. It seems like the storm is sort of headed towards Elbow, and you're going to be probably clear skies today. The crew wrangles up breakfast, and you set off for another day. Okay.
I'm still sticking near Locke, mostly
Okay.
to make sure that he doesn't have sore feelings from the weather yesterday and the kind of panic of the storm, and also because she doesn't know where else she should be.
Okay. All right, Locke, what are you up to? You staying inside? Are you trying to help?
He is overcompensating, so
Okay.
he is now like, I'm gonna get these notes, and just kind of going around making sure everything is good, even though someone else has probably already secured it.
Okay. I think there's even like, you know what? I'm not sure what kind of role this would be. I think there's like moments even where you overcompensate and Ty's there to sort of like back you up or catch you as you fall, or like if you knock something over, she's there to like hold it before anything happens. Okay. Fia, it's a new day. Are you scampering up to the crow's nest? Are you hiding?
Of course, him hiding.
Okay. Where are you hiding?
How chatty is Jolly?
You know, she wasn't too chatty yesterday,
Mhm.
probably because of the storm. So, only one way to find out.
Yeah. But now I'm afraid she's going to be talking about Bygrim and how good he looked in the storm, and then it's just... Where's that strange little person
Me.
who...
Oh.
The other strange
Are you,
little person?
one, are you asking me or are you saying this in character?
Oh, I'm asking you, the DM.
Okay.
Who the strange little guy who was covered in the black powder. That was like the...
That is Dasmug. He generally keeps stock of stuff downstairs. As he's sort of the powder monkey, but he has some other stuff to deal with. But you do sometimes occasionally see him up here.
Oh, you know what? Well, no. I don't know. I feel like Fia would be, because it's nicer, she really doesn't want to get in Jolly's way just to avoid everybody. So I feel like she would offer to help on the deck with ship things.
Okay. All right. So
Trying
you're
to
helping
keep
with
her
ship
hands
stuff.
busy.
I'm out here overcompensating. Do I see her?
Yeah, I think even you overcompensate because you see her. If you weren't already going to, you do it because you see her and she is helping people tie stuff down. And it's almost a quiet competition between the two of you. At least on Luck's side, maybe.
He will be like, "Oh, there's something over here that I have to get tied," and he'll like go over to where Fia is, and he'll just like, as she's like actively avoiding him, just kind of like tilt his head in her view.
Hi.
Hello, little lad. What are you doing? Do you have a
Hey,
crick in your neck?
No, I just wanted to say hi. You seemed pretty busy and like you might not see me, so I was just making sure you did.
Right. Well, that's good. I've been very focused on ship things.
Have you? Same. I've been tying some knots.
I've noticed there's been lots of little knots just scattered about. Not even necessarily related to the ring, and just general knots. But I figured you're practicing, which is always good.
Sure. How are you?
Just great.
You've been awfully quiet, I've been running things all on my own. I can't do it without another gang leader here. And, we haven't even been able to plot anything in the last couple of days because, you've been quiet. And, that's very strange.
Oh, well, I just thought probably everybody'd had enough of me talking for a while, so I thought I'd just practice a little bit of quiet contemplation.
Introspection, got it.
Sure.
Oh, well, it's still a bit weird, though, that, Well, we're talking now, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Right. How are you feeling?
Just great. How are you?
I'm alright. I would have been better if yesterday was a nice day like today,
For sure. It's hard to be unhappy with the sun shining, as they say.
That's true. Sometimes, it is nice when it's a bit of an overcast day, though.
I imagine you dry up a little bit less.
Oh.
You don't tend to like the bright sun, right? That's what I remember.
It's alright,
Yeah.
I will wear a hat.
You always wear a hat.
Mm.
Keeps the rain off your shoulders and the sun off your neck.
A little bit, yeah. Thea,
Look.
I feel awfully strange talking about the weather, if I'm honest.
Right. Well, you're the one who started talking about the weather.
Well, I know, because you're making things awkward.
Well, I'm just being me.
No, you're not. I'm very good at the standing off thing.
Just 2 feet tall, arms crossed. I just, you know how it is. Sorry, I think Jolly just went running.
I saw her.
Probably fine.
She got jazzy.
You know, when they get the zoomies.
She's hanging off the crow's nest with her tail, and she is pushing wind into the sails, and it looks like she might have slipped off but caught herself.
Everyone loses their foot and no one's perfect.
No, I suppose not. That's very true, you know. People should be more forgiving towards themselves when they do that.
All right. Sure.
I just it's been 2 days. Kind of, not even really, maybe 1. But I just miss talking about like real shit with you, you know?
Oh, what sort of real shit do you mean? Like the fish? Okay.
Mushrooms that spit on you?
Well, I don't think it was a mushroom that spat on you. I think it was a flower.
I'm sure there are mushrooms out there that also are looking to spit on me.
You specifically, or just people in general?
I don't know what that flower had against me.
Well, I don't think it looked at you in particular and was like, fuck this one. Precisely. I think it was more of a circumstance.
Get spat on, it was me.
I am generally a little bit more
likable.
No. Harder to get spat upon. Don't sit still much.
Dexterous.
Sure.
Okay.
Just quick on me feet.
It's true. Escape artist.
That's what I'm good at.
I know.
Yeah.
You took to Bygram.
Well, I physically ran into Bygram. And then I left.
Why?
Why did I run into him, or why did I leave?
Why'd you leave? We were going to have breakfast. You didn't even see the little rice things I made.
Oh, are you training with,
No.
I don't remember his name.
It's okay, I'm not.
The little mustached one. The cook.
Should I grow a mustache?
Can you?
No.
Well, then probably not.
I could get one.
I'm sure we could find you a shop. You know what we could do?
You want to go looking for a shop with me?
Well, we could cut off a piece of Bygram's hair. And make it into one for you.
I don't know if a green mustache would look good on me.
Well, his hair isn't quite green. It's sort of a dark browny. I think now there's bits of gold in it or something. It's quite,
You should tell him that.
Okay. I will think on it.
Okay.
Well, I've been standing here for about 20 minutes just holding this coil of rope and my arms are starting to shake.
Do you need help?
Can you?
I can. I'm really good at it.
All right. I will pass the coil of rope to Walk.
He doesn't know what to do with it.
Are you like holding it tightly, or is it like slipping out of your hands?
It's like a big like coil that like I put around my arm.
Okay.
Where's your bird?
I don't know.
Oh,
He's probably
That's-
living his life, you know. He's not my bird.
but you named him after you.
He's our bird. He's living his life.
Okay, well, all right. I
You know-
don't really think Bygrim or Ty have any want to have any sort of ownership over him.
No, he's a free bird. Guitar
Yay.
player.
Somewhere in the distance.
This is something.
Everyone wants to leave.
I don't.
Locke is immune to the psychic damage that's bouncing around right now.
Yeah.
Cannot read the signals.
Locke is generating it.
Yeah.
Immune.
It's okay. All right. Well, dinner. I'll see
It
you
is
early for
happening.
dinner.
Oh, I think I have the shift again to...
There is no shift.
No, there's definitely...
No,
I'm supposed to keep an eye out in the
Yeah.
crow's nest.
Jolly.
No, don't call Jodie. She's busy. She's got her wiggles.
What do you need?
Does Fia have a shift up in the crow's nest later?
I'll make really strong
Technically,
eyes.
I have to switch out at some point to eat, so like,
Okay, but
Yes.
it's Fia.
Of course it's Fia. That's my job.
who else would it be?
I-
You have a
Ring
have a
road.
you have a brotherhood.
Whatever, Fia.
I told you.
You told me nothing. I haven't talked to you for 2 days.
Well, I didn't think it. Well,
What? I just want to have dinner with a friend. Jeez.
well, you have Ty and Bygrim and...
Oh, sure. Yeah, great company all the time, Fia. They don't talk to me about malt and fish.
We cut to just the three of you, like at a table. Two of them just eating, Locke just excitedly saying something and getting no response. And
It's
just-
like taking like the two divorced parents are taking a child.
yeah.
And he's like, those molten fish, huh?
Yep. That's a good fish. Uh-huh.
Mm,
We cut back to reality.
Listen, Locke, I just didn't think anyone would really want to talk to me right now.
I said hi. She said, morning, Fia.
She
didn't say
said
yes, she
morning.
said
She
morning.
merely
Yes,
she
it's
merely
true.
commented on the state of day it was.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, okay? Ty's a bit prickly and she's a little pissed off, okay?
I thought we said we weren't lying.
That took a lot of effort.
I'm not discounting it. I'm just saying I didn't think they'd want to talk to me.
Okay, but we do, so I'm just letting you know. Bygrim is
You
like real ready
Do.
to talk to you, and I'm real ready to talk to you, and Ty is real ready.
To physically fight me.
Not necessarily.
In the background, I just look over at Ty, who's just doing the exact pose there. And I lean back over. Sure. Listen, look, I'm not going to apologize for what I did. I probably could have handled it better, but in the moment, it very much so felt like everyone else felt entitled to an opinion about my life, my dealings, and I didn't ask them. They just took it. They didn't
That's fair.
appreciate it,
Okay.
but might not have reacted the best.
Maybe we all didn't react the best, you know?
but I'm not giving it back.
Okay, well, we can figure it out.
Can we? Because the last time they just took it.
Well,
Can you
because-
guarantee they won't do it again?
Yes.
I thought we weren't lying.
Well, because I can't guarantee that, but that's the answer you want. But they did it last time because you had tried to kill us.
I did not try to kill you. You tried to take my sword. I said, oh, look, I got you this cool stuff that makes these cool bird sounds, which I've never heard you use once. It's fine. I'm not hurt about it at all. You used the little coin I got you, but it's fine, whatever. I paid real money for that one. I didn't just steal it from a church. But anyway. And I was like, oh, and by the way, I got myself this cool new sword. And then everyone was like, that sword's gross and you look gross. And I was like, well, hold on a minute. It's a pretty cool sword. And they were like, give it. And I was like, no. And then they were like, fine, we take it.
No, it's because I touched it and it did something weird to my brain. And it was like,
yeah,
fight
I'd
your
made
friend.
you jealous and you wanted it. And you were like, oh, this is mine now.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
No, that's just being just like a little collector guy who just takes stuff.
You think I just wanted your sword?
Yes, Locke, you take everybody's stuff all the time.
I didn't want your stupid sword. If I wanted it, I would try to take it now, wouldn't I?
Well, do you see it?
No.
Exactly.
But I didn't take it after that. I knew where it was hiding. I didn't even need a sword.
Well, it's mine.
Okay.
And I don't want to give it up.
All right. Can I ask you a question, though?
And you did just technically.
Okay, but another one.
All right.
If it does weird stuff to your brain, can we take it?
Well, I mean, like, whose definition? Because, I mean, you do weird stuff to people's brains.
You're going to throw that to my face.
I'm not throwing it in your face. I'm merely pointing out.
I don't mean to do weird stuff to people's brains.
You literally made somebody bleed out of their ears when you said something unkind. How is that not meaning to do it?
Okay, well, I mean to do that stuff.
Well, exactly.
Okay, but like, if you were like, no, you're not normal, you're not fair, you're being weird, and you like, I don't know, try to stab Bygrim or something.
Well, I mean, if I tried to stab Bygrim, I would say there's a pretty good chance that things are a little bit fishy. Ty, it could go either way depending on the day.
Why do you think I use Bygrim as an example?
Yes, well. You're a perceptive little lad, aren't you?
Sure.
I think you see more than you notice. If you weren't so busy thinking about molten fish.
Who doesn't?
I mean, truly people who do not have a creative thought.
Creative. They're just out there for you.
Well, I know, but like, you're just thinking of the worlds they could be like. Do you ever think about what they're doing right now? Do they have little families? Do they swim in schools? Are they solitary? I just
think
don't
we
know.
had different thoughts.
See
how nice this is?
Sure.
Jeez.
Well, look, I just don't think everyone's going to be quite as forgiven.
They won't be, but you know, it's because they're frustrated because they care.
Really?
I know it doesn't seem that way, but can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
I said she liked traveling with us.
Did she? Was she under perhaps some sort of ill effect of a spell? Or
Are you saying I charmed her into saying that?
Well, I didn't know the context of the conversation. I didn't know if perhaps you overheard it. Maybe they were ripping off her fingernails below deck, or you know what I mean.
No, they won't. Do they do that on here?
Oh, sometimes, I'm sure. Who knows what sort of machinations they get up to,
Kyrene would do that.
right? Probably an entire chamber below dedicated to some sort of sick and twisted dealings.
She's like, tell me where the telescope is.
Exactly. And they're like, what telescope? And she's like, you know.
She did, though. She said it. She said she was having... Well, she didn't use the words nice, but she said, you know, she... But I don't want to give all her, like, personal feelings away. Just know that she's...
What? Then this is kind of a weird secret, Locke. This is like a half secret.
It is a half secret. Just know that she said she liked traveling with us.
That's kind of a limp secret.
She said she forgot about the volcano, okay?
I say. I don't, well, I think you have a little bit more to do with that than I perhaps do.
No, it's all of us. Once I asked Ty if we were friends and she didn't answer, so it's just me.
It remains to be seen, little lad, but perhaps they're salvage after all.
Mm. Can I ask you another question?
Sure.
Are we friends?
Well, of course we are, little lad.
Mm. Can you pinky promise that we're friends?
I don't think my pinky can make promises.
Mine's pretty powerful, so...
Ah, well then I suppose we'll have to rely on your power.
I don't want to do that, because then it would just make me make you my friend, so... Can we just say we're friends?
Well, of course.
Okay.
How do you just, like, pink?
Yeah.
Just touch them.
Just touch them.
Okay. I'm gonna end that conversation.
Locke and Pierre are just doing this.
Yep.
Ty looks over to them just like...
Anyone with a passive perception of 12 does still see Jolly hanging, like completely perplexed by whatever the hell is going on. A couple of the other NPCs just kind of give you guys space and look and are just like, okay.
The vibes are off, y'all.
The vibes are confusing.
No, they could.
All right. So the Stormbreaker skirts through between two islands and eventually makes it to the end of one of the islands and has to, at the end of the day, kind of come slightly close to the shore and anchor down for the night. Okay. Night comes. Is there anything you guys want to do, or do you want to just like eat, get ready for bed, get ready for the next day?
I won't go to dinner.
You pinky promised, you bitch.
I pinky promised we were friends.
Jolly is covering for you for this. I think she senses something as you have a kindred friendship of thirsting over Bagram and also being in the crow's nest. So at some point she's like, she's taking over my shift, but I thought I would bring her something, so ciao. she can you roll a persuasion check for me, Fia?
Yes. Persuasion. Get out of here. Oh. Okay. I need to physically fight my dice.
Okay.
We got one natural 20 and a 16, and then the rest have just been shit.
So what's that one?
7.
7. So okay, she brings you some dinner. It's like, you should probably just talk to your friends and like hang out with them. I mean, like, she starts.
Charlie, do not like my company.
It's not that I don't like your company. I mean, it's good to have company, but I mean, just I don't know. You have like a, how do I put this? You have like a frantic energy about you, and you kind of just like jump around a lot. I mean, like I get it. I jump around a lot too, and you jump around a lot anyways. But like you're more jumpy, and like I don't know, you don't need to show off all the time. I get it. You can do 7 flips in the air before having to grab another rope. I do not. You don't. You just need to do one. Just one to land. Like it's fine. It's cool. But like,
I'm sad eating my food.
That's fine. Let's change the topic. So like, so he's like taller now and like lengthier. Like what is happening?
Yeah, no, see, yeah, like I don't.
Does he have like 12 abs now?
You know, I didn't. He hasn't taken his shirt off recently. I'm not
He
sure.
definitely was unbuttoning it yesterday, and I would just listen.
Well, I was elsewhere. I was looking at we were looking at the horizon, Jolly.
I'm glad you're up here then, because I was not.
Oh, Jolly. This is why we need 2 of us. Obviously, one of us is distracted.
Yes, this gives me time to examine things.
Well, let's not examine too much, all right? Let's keep examining to the minimum.
Well, if you need me to cover for you some more, I can try to do that, I guess.
I appreciate it. Just for a little while.
But you can't keep sleeping up here.
Why? Do you sleep up here?
Yes!
Oh.
We're both sleeping up here last night. I
wondered what that was. I thought maybe I was hallucinating.
You sure thought I was a blanket?
Well, you're very fuzzy.
I know. And you're sometimes very clammy in the middle of the night.
Well, I have some bad dreams sometimes.
Understandable.
Fine, I'll sleep in my room.
Probably a good idea. I mean, like, you could sleep up here tonight, I guess, but like, you know.
Do you want to stay in my room? Do you have a room?
I do have a room. I don't need.
It would be pretty funny if you stayed in my room, though.
I don't like the idea of that. Well,
perhaps that's a shenanigan I'll pull with someone else.
Well, I'm going to go get some sleep, I think.
All right.
Wake me up if like any weird stuff happens.
I'm sure you'll find out.
All right. She kind of backs out of the crow's nest, and you watch her. She just falls and does one flip and is like on her feet.
Says I should.
Just one.
All right.
Okay. So the night comes. You all get ready for bed, and the next day comes by. Fia, if you're up there, can you make a perception check for me?
Sure thing. We're not using that dice because it's rude.
It sure is.
That one is also rude.
Wow.
8.
Off in the distance, you swear the storm is coming back in. It is swirled back over this way.
Fucking storm. Do I notify the captain? Shit.
You get the sense that like the storm is probably being blown back this way. It's not going to be here tonight.
Oh. Keep it on me radar then.
Maybe the next day. Who knows?
All right.
Weather's weird.
Weather is weird. It's probably Talos. He's probably pissed that Locke said he was a shit god.
Keep my name out of your mouth.
I am not a shit god. I'm a god of thunder. All right. Well, while you're up here, could you just roll me like a flat d20 for something?
I don't
I
like
know.
that you're getting me to roll so many things.
Well, you're in the crow's nest.
7.
7.
I have used a different die.
Wow. It's like the dice are telling the story. It's like you being mean to your friends has consequences.
Listen, no.
Okay, 7. Okay. The night. You keep watch for a little bit. The night seems fine. Okay. The next day comes by. Can I get 3 of you to give me, everyone but Beth, give me a d20 roll for the weather today?
12.
12. Okay.
18.
18. All right.
Another 12.
Another 12. Okay. There is a nice light wind today. Your travels are probably going to be a little bit faster today. So after the Stormbreaker gets itself situated, the anchors pull up. They start kind of gathering into that wind, and you guys curve out and get out of the strait finally and make your way actually out onto the ocean for a little bit. Who is on the deck of the ship? You don't have to be, but I just want to know who's there. Yes.
Probably.
Byron probably worked out that morning, but probably went to go eat afterwards. So probably
Okay.
not.
Locke is working on the little song that Ty asked him to work on
Okay. Are you doing that on deck or in your room or?
in his room.
Okay. So, ladies, you see, Ty Jolly points this out to you. Sorry, not Ty. Fia Jolly points this out to you, and Ty, you've got a high enough passive perception that you kind of just like clock something off in the distance. Okay. You see off in the distance, kind of on the island that you're passing by, there is a. You couldn't see it at night, probably because of some hills, but you see that there is sort of a. It's like a city, you think, and it's just a bunch of like large, sort of cut stone pillars that they seem to be houses of some kind, but there are like chains and pulleys and bridges between all of them, and there's like a large one in the center with like a crystal dome.
Does Jolly tell me where it, like what it is, the name?
I guess she'll do a history check. Damn it.
Oh.
Well, you have a map, so I'll give her. What the hell? Where's history? Okay. I don't know how to pronounce it because I've only seen it on maps, but it's called Eicht. I don't know.
Ick.
I think it's like Draconic or something.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just a bunch of towers or something.
Is it a ruin?
I know. I think it's like a.
Or is it a populated city?
I think it's like a city of mages or something.
Oh.
They said there was like some weird like stuff going on over there. Like the city is like, it's like an elemental or something.
Oh.
I don't know. There's like weird rumors.
It's an elemental.
I don't know. It's like, listen, there's like weird rumors here and there.
Oh.
Like they dug up something and then it crashed through the ground and then they killed it and turned it into a city or something.
Like an Earth one.
I don't know. Maybe.
Is there lots of stories about elementals coming through and changing stuff?
I suppose so. I think there was like a big catastrophe like 2,000 years ago with like. You'd maybe have to ask like Kyrene about it. I don't know. Her and Nixie are history buffs.
Right.
I'm mainly just a street kid.
Same here.
Mm.
Straight kids doing flips, working on boats.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a stereotype, maybe, but
Nah, what can you do? Sometimes the story writes itself, you know what I mean? Cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to just kind of like give us a little bit of a boost.
Oh. Shall I hold on? Oh.
Yeah. And she cast Gust. Okay. Right. And I'm just gonna check. Okay. Those of you, Ty, you got a high out of passive, both perception and insight. You do notice that storm is starting to like kind of move in a way that might catch up or intersect the boat.
Today?
Maybe the end of the day, maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Maybe I'll take a look for Kyrene.
Okay. Make an investigation check to find her.
That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. You go to knock on her quarters. She doesn't seem to be there. Ixie actually answers the door.
Of course he does.
Fuck me, goddamn. I can't escape this. And you know what? I didn't
You
give
did
myself...
this to yourself.
I truly did. I could have given him like another room somewhere else. I did not. Yes, hello. You're looking... What do you need?
Princess around?
I mean, where is she? Well, she's not here. She's preoccupied right now. I think she's in one of her little machination frantic moods.
Sure. Okay. Well, there's a storm coming. Just thought someone should know.
All right. He kind of squints past you and squints. Can you make an insight check for me?
Let's use a different dice. Insight. $19.
You see him kind of scan the horizon and pinpoint his eyes on the storm, and then he quickly looks over at the like Smage Tower city that's off in the distance, and then back towards the clouds, and then brings his attention back to you. And like your insight is like you could be sussing out that he's like looking at someone over your shoulder, but you're like intuiting that like he is looking at like the weird thing off in the horizon.
You worried about something?
Well, that storm does look pretty bad. We went through it on the edge just a couple days ago, but it's coming back this way. That's a little peculiar, don't you think?
Sure. But I've heard storms chase people sometimes.
Well, we might just be so lucky to have to deal with that again. Well, if you need anything else of the captain, if I see her, I'll tell her to come find you.
I'm good.
All right. Closes the door.
Yep, she just walks away.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think now she's going to be actively aware of the storm, though. She's going to be watching it herself.
Mm-hmm. I think over the course of the day, you do notice like the way it's moving, it is like it's almost coming to cut off the Stormbreaker again.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This is what, the third day or the fourth day?
This was the morning of the 3rd.
Okay. So the day starts to come to a close. Luck, do you want to roll checks for the song, or do you want to just like naturally come to a conclusion with that?
He's gonna naturally come to a conclusion.
Okay. Bagram, after working out in the morning and getting a hearty breakfast, you're alone with your thoughts. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. No, he's not going to be alone with them completely. He's going to try to find Fia, but I think he's finally accepting that she doesn't want to be bothered, and he's kind of hurt by it, but he's okay. He's like, you know what? That's cool.
Can
Been trying
you
to find
roll
her for 3
me
days,
a
but
investigation check with disadvantage?
my buddy isn't
I
the
know.
best investigator.
I have a thing set up.
That's a 3.
Okay. Almost every single time that you are able to either clock Fia or like get closer to talk, you are intercepted by Jolly.
God. Oh.
Jolly is simultaneously working for me and against me.
Jolly, what are you?
Oh,
doing
I
here?
just we don't get to talk much often. You seem different. Did you get like, I don't know, hair extensions? You get
Oh no,
stronger?
this is all natural.
All natural, you say.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's
She purrs. I'm not gonna purr though.
that's fine. Bygram has been here before. Kind of
Yeah.
like he knows the situation,
Yeah. Okay.
but he's not as
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are periodically met with a wall that is consistently both like, it's like, oh, okay, it's nice getting the compliments, but also, oh my god, stop talking.
I'm trying to talk to my friend. Go away. Question.
And yeah, I think you eventually figure out that she's running blocker.
Uh-huh.
Like there is literally a moment where she like drops from the crow's nest to talk to you. But yeah, you eventually realize that you probably, any efforts to talk to Fia one-on-one about this kind of thing are probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
But there are other options.
Yeah, with that, knowing that Bygram, he is going to just write a letter and put it under Fia's door. So whenever she comes back to her room, she'll see it. And I guess that's kind of it, because I think he knows, like, okay, like he's going to give her the space, give her the time. She wants to be alone somewhere on this ship. That's cool. We'll just wait for her. Yeah. And now he's going to go bug tie because
All right.
he sees Locke's doing it. He's like, you know what? Can't have any Fia time. I guess it's time for tie time.
Thanks, Fia.
That's fine. He knows it. That's why. Just here to fuck with tie a little bit. That's all.
Okay. So this third day comes to a close. Sorry, I'm gonna just double check something. Ben, I've sent you a message.
Got it. Yep.
Okay. All right. So as the night comes, Fia, do you ever go back to your room to sleep? Okay.
Yeah, well, after Jolly gently chastised her,
Okay.
getting out of her crow's nest, Fia will be like, all right.
Okay. You sneak your way back to your room. And when you open the door, also I'll say, at some point you had to clean up a mess of crumbs and a strange bird.
Oh, fucking bird. Aw.
You have made sure to close your door and potentially lock it every day after that, but yeah.
I
This
start
time, though,
wondering if that bird can just teleport in.
who knows? Maybe that bird has like tentacles.
Ugh.
Maybe that bird's got a brainworm.
That bird's got worms.
Anyways, you find a letter slid underneath your door. It says to Fia.
Oh no. Can I tell whose writing it is?
Can you read? No, I'm kidding.
Rude.
Make an insight check.
Okay, we'll go with the dice my friends gave me. Oh, okay. It's the friendship all along.
Yeah, it sure is.
That was the one that Grayson and Erin gave me.
Aw.
That's a 22.
You can tell that this is Spikram's writing. He has folded the paper neatly in the envelope. He has like stamped it and done like little drawings, and there's like little flowers everywhere. And he's sprayed it with some kind of perfume, maybe.
Very
Who knows?
nice. All right, Fia will debate on avoid and open it, but she's a little worried that he might want to do a book club in the morning and talk about the contents, and it'll be embarrassing if she hasn't read it. So she'll sit on her bed and she'll read it.
Okay. I want you to roll a d4 for me.
Me?
Yeah. Hold on.
Am I about to be murked? What's happening?
No.
I'm just gonna
Well,
be
maybe.
smoked?
Maybe.
Umberlee's like, get wrecked. It's another 2.
Fuck. All right. Sorry, that was a sharp swear. I apologize.
What does it mean?
It means I have to do my best bridegroom impression.
Oh, amazing.
I'm not ready for this, and I taunted Ben about this.
You did. You absolutely did. And I was like, okay.
I can't look at any of you while I do this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's mine. Don't worry about it. All right.
You got this. Be the bridegroom that lives in you. It's right here. Mm-hmm. Just let him out. Just let him out.
All right. All right, dear Fia, I wanted to say that I apologize for laughing at you the other night. It was mean of me to do so. If you want to, know why I did such an action, then you know where to find me. Whenever you're ready to talk, just know I'll listen and keep an open mind. Your friend, Diagram. I could do it earlier on break, but I can't do it now.
Oh, no.
Anyways,
beautiful, perfect, 10 out of 10. No notes. Oh.
Is there a question mark after friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
That does make Fia sad.
The worst part is I can hear Ben reading it and where he would have pauses and Bikram's inflections, and I'm like, nah.
Man, no, you did great. I was like, man, this
so sad. She will like visibly grimace when she gets to the friend part, because she's realizing with what Locke said and now with what Bygram said, she thinks maybe she did her job a little bit too well. and she maybe pushed them a little bit too far. But she's still not quite ready to bridge that gap that she built. So for now, she takes the letter and where did she put it? I think she put it under her pillow. That feels right. And she'd dwell on that a bit.
Okay.
And not necessarily think the kindest thoughts of herself.
All right. As you succumb to dread and guilt and darkness and fall into sleep, the waves crash and our tale ripples outward infinitely, as do the consequences. Anyways, gang, we hope you enjoyed today's voyage, and we hope to welcome you aboard next time. Until then,
Bye.
stay cool.
Smiling.
No.
Yeah.
Everything's
Take that.
fine.
Everything.
Pinky
is fine.
promises.
I don't think they'll help heal, but I mean.